Europe's largest rare earth metal deposits discovered in Norway.
Here's a summary of the article.
Telewizja Polska SAW Liquidek G processes your personal data collected when you visit individual websites on the TVP. Telewizja Polska, IAB trusted partners and other TVP trusted partners process your data for the purposes of functions and special functions. You have the right to request access, rectification, deletion or limitation of data processing. Consent to the use of data for some IAB trusted partners and TVP trusted partners may be related to the transfer of data to the United States or other third countries. In connection with the above, we would like to inform you about the possible risk that may be associated with the transfer of data to third countries, consisting in the possible lack of an adequate level of protection of natural persons related to the processing of their personal data, which is guaranteed by the provisions of the GDPR, due to the lack of an adequacy decision by the European Commission and the lack of adequate security. The user's personal data processed by TVP may be processed both on the basis of the user's consent as well as on the basis of a legitimate interest, i.e. without the consent of the portal user. TVP processes user data on the basis of a legitimate interest only in situations where it is necessary for the provision and proper operation of the portal, i.e. maintenance and technical support of the portal, ensuring security, preventing fraud and removing errors, statistical measurements necessary for the proper functioning of the portal.
This post received a score of 3,600, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
First oil, then phosphates, now rare earth metals. Sweden says it's like watching their hillbilly cousins win the lottery 3 times in a row.
And then there's us poor Danes that celebrate our highest point being a hill.
There's always higher hills over in Greenland.
Faroe Island seems pretty mountainous as well.
Faroe is far away. Greater than these elements are crucial for manufacturing batteries, wind turbine generators, and military equipment. Currently, China dominates the supply of these metals. Nice. Less reliance on China.
China dominates the supply because rare earths are a pitter to mine and they are the only ones that bother to. Rare earths are not rare at all and they are actually very common. They are called rare because of where they fall on the periodic table.
No, it's because rare earths are a pita to separate and refine. They're all chemically similar, and most are utterly useless unless refined to literally 100% pure. Most American expertise in the refining disappeared decades ago. Maybe there's an outside chance you could get a Western chemicals company like Bayer to build a refining plant.
Norway has all the cool stuff.
Seeds in Swedish.
Is it not enough to have meatballs? Must you crave the whole world?
Sweden blew their chance to get rich on oil. Greater than out of the 3 unprospected North Sea areas that Sweden was offered in exchange, only one turned out to have gas, and none of them had oil.
As if they were not rich enough.
Yeah, no way they're getting this too.
Another boost for the Sovereign Wealth Fund. If this was the UK, the Minister for Energy would have sold it to his boarding school mate for 40 quid.
I think we have that same minister and his mate here in Australia.
40 quid in environmental regulation exceptions if it was Australia. I'd at least have some respect if he also asked for a go on the wife as well.
I'm glad it's in Norway. They won't be dumb as our politicians in Austria. Like giving a large lithium mine for free to Australia.
It's sad how so many countries sell their assets and resources for a quick buck and end up with more money being siphoned off overseas. New Zealand bad for it.
Norway spawned in a good location. Of course. Oil and minerals. Is there a better combo?
Also fish, timber, hydropower and relatively same laws and regulations.
FYI. Their fish farms are a disaster, like all fish farms.
I don't like them. The quality and quantity of fish near my cabin has gotten a lot worse after the number of fish farms in the area increased.
Europe's largest deposits of rare earth metals have been discovered in the Telemark region of Norway, the Rare Earths Norway, REN, mining company announced on Thursday.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.